My name is Reena Patel. Welcome to In Between Two Banyan Trees. Today I have a very special guest with me, Reena Patel.
Hi, Shivam.
Hi, Reena. So, the audience really wants to know about you, about yourself, before we get into the major topics.
Okay, awesome. So just a quick introduction about myself. My name is Reena Patel. I'm 28 currently. I live in Boston, Massachusetts, and I am a working professional.
Oh, that's awesome. Where do you work?
I work at a company called Deloitte, which is a fairly big accounting firm.
Wow. So there's a lot of people and a lot of interest from our viewers on how to get into this YEP course, especially when you're in this big corporation, a Fortune 500 corporation. Can you tell us about your experience and how you had to transition from being in this corporation to being able to go through this wonderful journey?
Yeah, absolutely. It was really difficult at first, and I think especially being a young professional, I didn't have the summers off, I wasn't in college, I wasn't able to, necessarily take that much vacation, and so I was really thinking, I really want to go to the YEP course, how am I going to make this happen? And so luckily my firm gave me a sabbatical. It was unpaid, but again, I got a lot of pushback from my company, but I just said, this is exactly what I want to do. I'm willing to, I kind of showed the pros of what I thought I could get out of YEP to my firm. I said this is almost like a leadership development course. It's through my temple, but I'm going to be doing a lot of service activities. It's really good for the community. And I, kind of spinned it that way, and they were really supportive.
You talked about the leadership development within the course. Can you expand upon that? Was that one of your most memorable moments, or how did it work for you?
Yeah, the schedule was very intense, but obviously awesome. I think, between having really, hardcore satsang, where, you're learning about our scriptures in much more detail, all the way to doing a leadership development type of workshop where, you're understanding how to teach Bal Vihar, or how to, not be afraid to stand up and give a presentation. Really that huge variety of skills was something that I was really looking forward to and definitely gained throughout the entire schedule.
Wow. So then after you went through this amazing experience, coming back to your work, how did that affect you? How was your transition back after YEP?
Yeah, it was awesome. I think my life completely has changed after, just 60 days, and you think about, what can you do in 2 months that could really transform you? And I'm so thankful I went to YEP because, it really just changes your passion, it changes your perspective on life. You live in gratitude, you meet the coolest people from around the country that all have the same motivations to do really positive work. And that has inspired me tremendously even after the course.
You talked about the amazing people you met.
Yes.
Last question before we end the show. But
okay.
Who was your favorite Acharya, or the funniest Acharya, or the scariest Acharya you met?
Oh my gosh,
Whichever
okay.
one,
They all have their quirky jokes, of course, but I would have to say by far it is Swami Ramakrishnananda. And a funny story I can tell you was, it was his first time coming to the U.S. during our batch, and he actually landed in Boston first. And so, I had never, interacted with any Swamiji from India. And, my mom was like, okay, well, you're gonna have to fly with him to Krishnaland, to San Francisco. So we get on the plane, and, everyone's kind of looking at us, and so we fly over or whatever. And I get off the plane, and at that point, so one of the aunties had come over to me after we landed and was like, oh my God, you were on the plane with SRK? And I was like, SRK? Shah Rukh Khan? And of course, that kind of just coined his name, but he is hilarious. And for anyone that can get the opportunity to be with him, and obviously Shivam, you were in my batch, just being in his Sanskrit class is just, it's really like a comedy show, truly. It's hilarious.
But the one that you learned the most from, right?
Yes, yeah. Absolutely.
Probably the greatest teacher I've ever had too.
Yep.
That's our show for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us in between two banyan trees. Special thanks to Reena Patel.
Thank you. Hurry on.